Could you tell me how you got into making animations? What motivated you?
Well, I did a degree at Cambridge School of Art.
Very good.
It's an illustration and animation degree.
Yes.
I always really wanted to make handmade films, hand drawn, because I'd seen, the Disney stuff, obviously. But I really liked the idea of combining video footage, because then you've got somewhere to start.
Yes.
And I just really love drawing.
Yes.
I just put it all together.
Well, it was an inspiration, I think, because I always liked hand-drawn stuff.
Yeah.
And the actual picking up the pen and the inks and the colours was magic. And I hope you found it that. I think you have, because it showed in the film, didn't it?
I always work on paper and then try and fit it into a computer later.
Yes. I always worked on paper first and then on animation cells, which was interesting. But with the computer you can cut out that layer, can't you?
Yeah, you can. There's lots of different ways to do animation now, which is what's really exciting about it, is everyone's got their own way of doing it.
Yeah.
So my course, I think, had 13 people on it, and none of us did stuff the same way.
No, of course not. Yeah. So the colour and the paper are the attraction, but using video as well is very nice. Yes. So how many films have you made?
At this point, I think I've made about 10.
Yes.
But most of them were just sort of first little practice
Learnings.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think the first one I did was just with my friend with clay.
Yes.
And I was about 14 or something.
Yes.
And then obviously the ones I've had to do for uni work, and then a couple of just self-directed ones.
Yes. And could you choose any graphic style, or did they sort of say you must do clay and you must do drawing, or?
During the first year,
Yeah.
we had to start with this film has to be drawn, and then this film had to be done in the computer.
Yeah.
Well, I was never a big fan of that, so
No,
I always
I'm
tried
glad
to
to
work
hear
around
that.
it.
That sounds lovely. So this is now a piece of work you've done since you've left college.
I did it during my time at college, but
Yes.
it was self-directed.
Yes.
So it was, I think I finished it October 2016.
Oh, very good. And are you bitten by the bug and determined to do more?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yes.
It's difficult now because obviously when you're at university you have all of the time in the world.
You have
You've
prime
got,
time.
You've got the studio
Yes.
space and
Yes.
everything's there for you, whereas now I have to fit things around my work.
Yes.
But I'm
And
still
so do you normally work at night now?
Yeah, in the evening.
In your spare time?
Yeah.
Yes, whereas before you had this wonderful prime time.
You don't realise how lucky you are until you step out of that environment.
Yes. But has your work got more individualistic since you've left college? Is it now purely and simply motivated and designed by you?
Well, yeah, you've not got anyone telling you what you have to do anymore. So.
And no friends that are interested, or?
Yeah, I've obviously got the friends that I made on the course, but
Yes.
we tend to work on our own separate projects, which is a bit odd for animation, because you tend to work in teams,
Yes.
but we all worked very individually.
Yeah. And what about your family? Do they ever interfere?
My dad's always, coming up with ideas and saying that I should make a film about them, but
Yeah.
I never listen to him.
Yeah. Good thinking. Now you're going to be your own person. Yes. Well, it's wonderful to see somebody who is using a creative process rather than just the computer.
Yeah.
Because I think computer-generated stuff that Disney are producing is nothing like the hand-drawn.
No, it's
Stuff.
always got a different feel.
It's
Well, you
completely
can't
different.
feel it.
But your work doesn't look plastic, you see, like a lot of the animation does. So,
I'm glad to
so
hear
I'm
you say
incredibly
that.
impressed.
Thank
And it's lovely talking to you. So please do some more.
you. I'll do my
And
best.
your piece of work will go in the IAC library, and eventually it will go in the archive at East Anglia.
Wow.
And I think they might use it on some of their promotional stuff, I think. In time, you know. But yes, I'm sure it'll go down well. And it will now be going to different clubs who want to borrow the IAC compilation, and I'm sure your film will be on it. Because animations, you see, are difficult to show on their own, but to put in a programme of fiction and documentary work, it's like a breath of fresh air to me, and I'm sure it will be to you. So that's your niche in the future, is to provide that creative, artistic, fresh air. You'll do it, won't you?
I'll do my best.
Good girl. And thank you for talking to me. It's been a delight to meet you.
Lovely.